This is BTV.
If you're looking for a politically safe country for your investment dollars, you'd be hard-pressed to beat Sweden. That's where you'll find Orex Minerals. This Vancouver-based company is exploring for gold north of Stockholm, and they're getting impressive results. But that's not the only place you'll find them. Orex also has a gold-silver project in mining-friendly Mexico, though political stability is just one part of the Orex Minerals story. For a Canadian explorer, Sweden is a lot like home. It's a successful first world country that has favorable mining legislation and a competitive corporate tax rate. Plus, there are lots of minerals in the ground. Orex Minerals has a big chunk of that ground, about 600 kilometers north of Stockholm.
Where we are is in the central part of the Barsele project. This zone right here carries on to the southeast next to the lake. Then it heads northwest. So in length, it's over 3 kilometers for the gold targets here and several hundred meters wide. The property itself extends for 5 or 6 kilometers either side here and about 8 kilometers towards the north, with multiple targets for gold, for base metals, the copper, zinc, silver, and lead. So many opportunities in this property.
It's spring in this region, a time when the sun stays out longer and activity picks up. It's not the first spring this project has seen action. Barsele has been drilled extensively since 1985, and Orex plans to keep that trend going. They've got at least $10 million earmarked for another 5 years worth of exploration because they believe they're onto something special.
It's a gold project that is at an intersection of 2 major trends. You've got a lead, zinc, silver, gold trend called the Skellefteå, a volcanogenic massive sulfide trend, and it intersects what is referred to as the gold line of Sweden. Where the two come together, we have both styles.
Orex's goal is to expand the known open pit resource and to test new targets. And so far, things are looking very good.
In the categories of indicated and inferred, we've topped the 1 million ounces of gold, which is one of those thresholds that people like to see. We think it's going to be a lot bigger, and that's one of the reasons why we got involved with it. We have crews in the field right now, and it's a very exciting time to be on the project.
So far, the drilling outlines a target that's about 2.5 kilometers long by up to 1 kilometer wide, and that's a huge potential open pit.
About mid-season, we will be bringing in consultants that will be looking at the economic parameters of Barsele to do a preliminary economic assessment to find out really what an interim value is for the project.
We're going to start adding drills. The success warrants it. And then the plans are to do a large bulk sample. There's a lot of visible gold in the system, a lot of coarse gold, and maybe a larger sample gets better results. So we want to check that theory and do a much larger bulk sample and run it through one of the nearby mills.
Paved highways will carry ore to those mills, as well as employees to and from nearby communities. Plus, there are extensive power lines crossing the project. All that infrastructure, plus a family connection, makes hard work a pleasure.
I see that we have drill core from the granodiorite in place here. Mining is a key part of the economy. So when you talk about setting up a mining project, there are services, there are people that are used to mining, and there's a culture of mining, which makes life a lot easier for explorationists. It's been fun. It's coming back here. The Canadian side of my mother's family, we're from Sweden, and it's been over 100 years ago that they left Sweden to immigrate to Canada. So for me personally, it's been interesting to come back and explore in Sweden. My uncle Sven is very enthusiastic about my being here.
Orex Minerals' management team understands firsthand what it takes to be successful.
We put our team together back in 2003 and we started on a project called La Preciosa in Durango, Mexico. We've had great success there, found one of the world's largest primary silver deposits.
I typically follow the good management teams that have done this over and over again, had success one time after another. When evaluating these situations, it's all about the management team, the quality of the management team. Just like in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. In junior mining exploration, it's all about management, management, management.
Orex is also having success with a silver project in another good jurisdiction, Mexico, at the Coneto mining camp near Durango. They are developing it as a joint venture with mining giant Fresnillo.
The Coneto project is vast. If I compared it to La Preciosa and Orco, it's about 3 times the size and probably 8 or 9 times the number of known veins. Fresnillo held some very key ground around our claims, and they were willing to put their claims into the joint venture. So that's also very exciting. Our initial drill program had a definite economic success in 2 of the areas, and those will be expanded upon by Fresnillo, right about to embark on a $2.5 million drill program.
Having one of the world's largest mining companies as a partner brings many benefits.
This is a very, very powerful situation for a junior mining company. Why? Because the major has the deep pockets and can do a lot of the funding to make the discovery, all right? Instead of it all being on the shoulders of the junior mining company.
Going forward, Orex plans to stay true to their core competencies, exploration and development, and to make the most of their competitive advantages.
One is that we have 2 very, very high quality projects in 2 very, very safe jurisdictions. Certainly Sweden is as good as it gets, and Mexico is a mining country. The other thing is we've got a little diversity. One's a gold project, one's a silver project. And the gold project in Sweden with the chance of even becoming a base metals project as well with the VMS deposits. I think we've got a real good programs on both deposits going forward, very aggressive exploration, and I think we'll see a lot of success.
You can find out more about Orex Minerals on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol REX.